never ask what else can go wrong, because I think there's a guy named Murphy that lives at our house. There's just been so much breaking over the last couple months. I fix one thing and something else breaks. And this week was no different. I have a coolant leak on the Mighty Ford Fusion over here. And yesterday we was going to a doctor's appointment for Mandy. And I was going to check the coolant level and put some antifreeze in it. And lo and behold, I start twisting the cap off, and the doggone cap breaks. It separates. Part of the cap is stuck in the fill neck of the reservoir. So luckily I had enough coolant in there to go do what we had to do yesterday, but today's task is figuring out how to get that thing out and put the new cap on. So yeah, wish me luck, man. You know, fix one thing and something else gonna break. So I got to get this done because I got to put coolant in there. All right, now look at here. Let's see. We got a low coolant level, but it's not catastrophic. I do need to put some antifreeze in it though, but check this mess out. Now this cap, it was kind of hard to get off. It was almost like it was cross-threaded, so you kind of struggling to get it off. And then same thing yesterday, but then all of a sudden when I got to the end where it was about to clear the threads, boom, still got part of the cap in there. Makes no sense. Now I got to finagle that thing out of there. I got on YouTube and somebody was talking about spraying some silicone lubricant down there and prying it out with screwdrivers, so I'm gonna try that, hopefully with some kind of success without messing anything up worse. And that's usually my MO. You know, I tear up two things trying to fix one. So I'm gonna try to be very careful with this because we can't afford to be replacing a reservoir. So anyway, here it goes. What we're going to try to do is pry this little thing out without tearing up more stuff. I don't want to break the filler neck on here because I don't want to have to buy the reservoir. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. I already can tell. See if I can get these vice grips on this thing. Now, come on out. That don't make no sense. Something like that can just break apart. Anyway, now gotta put some antifreeze in it and put the other cap on. This stuff looks like it'd be kind of tasty. Get on in there. Now, went to AutoZone yesterday and was able to find, they had them in stock, another coolant reservoir cap. I think $14. So, and this is a 2013 Ford Fusion with a 1.6 liter EcoBoost. So I'm gonna put some just to make sure this thing goes on and off all right. Because that last one, man, that thing, it was, there's that. I don't know about this. Yeah, it's got some resistance to it. So I guess what it is, there's an O-ring and seal in there. So I hope that's that, cause I don't need no more problems. Anywho, now that's that. So good times. So now I got the car fixed and it's time to make some tacos and eat and sit down and watch some college football. So hopefully it'll be a relaxing day. Hopefully I don't poison us with my cooking, and gonna try to enjoy this Saturday. Okay, tacos are done. We finished eating. Took all of about 5 minutes to get our fill, but I thought they were pretty good. And I'm gonna ask Mandy what's the grade? What grade are you giving me on the tacos today?
100%.
She gave me 100. She liked them. Actually, it's everything I make is pretty much her that's it's her brains in my hand. She teaches me everything for the cooking. So most of the time, if she don't like it, I guess I can say that it was her that done it. But anyways, it turned out real good. I'm glad we enjoyed it. And so now it's time to sit down and watch some football, and hopefully your team wins today. Roll Tide. Real quick, y'all, there's just one thing I wanted to cover about being a caregiver spouse. Now, ultimately, every man wants to take care of their woman, wants to protect them from any kind of pain, any kind of danger, physical, emotional, or whatever. A man wants to take care of their woman, protect them at all costs. Sometimes we can become the ones that cause that fear in our women, in our spouse. And I'm not immune to it either. It happens. I get overwhelmed with the task at hand, and sometimes the way I care for Mandy, sometimes there's a little bit of harshness in my voice. There might not be the soft, loving touch in my hands, and she can pick up on that really easy, and it has a profound effect on her whenever I'm aggravated or having some frustration. And that echoes to her. She can feel it and she knows it. And the bad part is it makes her feel like a burden. It makes her feel like she's done something, or actually she can't do anything to to prevent that. So that's just one of the things that happens to me. You know, I feel like I do a good job, and sometimes I slip, and I'm just not the loving, caring person that I need to be sometimes. And when that happens, man, it really hurts. And to see that pain or fear or hurt in Mandy, it cuts me to the bone. And the bad part about it is I'm the one that caused it. So when you're a caregiver spouse, you have to be ever so thoughtful of that. And it happens at times. And when it does happen, you have to recover quickly. You have to say you're sorry. You have to ask for forgiveness, and you have to be honest and true about it, because that's a tough spot for that disabled person to be in, is having to rely on somebody to take care of them, and then to feel like a burden or feel like they're the cause of some displeasure for that caregiver. So that's a real important thing, is to always have loving care, compassion in your touch and your words, and to be a spouse, not just a caregiver, but to continue to be a spouse. And that's something I still have to work on. That's something I still have to think about, and it's an ongoing learning process. But it's just something I wanted to talk about with being a caregiver spouse. Go get it, Lulu. See, Susie comes right back. I had to go give her something else to eat, but that'll occupy Lulu for a while. She'll try to lick the paint off of that bowl.